teenage girl who was the focus of an Amber Alert is now charged with murder. Hello, I'm Steve Eaker.
And I'm Heather Hayes. Dallas police say they received a call yesterday warning a missing teenager was in danger. Well, that led to the Amber Alert before Garland police identified the same girl as a murder suspect. She is now in custody while police search for another suspect, a 21-year-old man.
Natalie Navarro, a 17-year-old from Texas, was initially a figure of concern and sympathy when she became the subject of an Amber Alert. This alert, issued by the Dallas police, was a response to her sudden and unexplained disappearance. Navarro was last seen on a late Thursday afternoon, leading to immediate concerns for her safety. The Dallas police, in their alert, indicated that she might be with Jordy Martinez, a 21-year-old male, and stressed that she was potentially in grave or immediate danger. The issuance of an Amber Alert is a critical measure, employed in cases where there is a belief that a child has been abducted and is in imminent danger. In Navarro's case, this alert mobilized law enforcement and the community in a frantic search to locate her. It underscored the urgency and severity of her disappearance, sparking widespread attention and concern. However, the situation took an unexpected turn when the Amber Alert was canceled early on the following Friday. Navarro was found safe in South Texas, significantly altering the narrative of her disappearance. Instead of remaining a potential victim, her status shifted dramatically, with her discovery and subsequent events leading to a complex and troubling criminal case. This initial phase of Navarro's case highlights the unpredictable and often rapidly evolving nature of such incidents. What began as a community and law enforcement effort to protect a potentially endangered teenager soon unraveled into a scenario far more complex and sinister. The case of Natalie Navarro took a complex turn following her safe discovery in South Texas. Initially, a figure of concern as a potential abduction victim, Navarro's situation rapidly evolved, shedding light on a more intricate narrative. Upon being found, the focus shifted from her safety to her involvement in a criminal case. This transition marked a significant change in her status, from a presumed victim to a suspect in a serious legal matter. The circumstances of her arrest brought a new dimension to the case, hinting at deeper layers yet to be uncovered. This development was a critical juncture, not only in altering public perception, but also in steering the direction of the investigation. With Navarro in custody, the unfolding story promised to challenge initial assumptions and reveal unexpected facets of the incident. This phase in Navarro's story underscored the often unpredictable and dynamic nature of criminal investigations, where initial appearances can be deceiving and the truth lies beneath the surface, waiting to be unraveled. Natalie Navarro's case escalated dramatically with her involvement in the murder of 21-year-old Arturo Pena. This development shifted the narrative from her being a missing person to a central figure in a homicide investigation. Pena, initially reported missing in Dallas on August 27, was later found dead, shot in a vehicle in Garland's Audubon Park neighborhood. Navarro's sudden transition from a presumed victim to a murder suspect was not only abrupt, but also deeply unsettling, highlighting the severity and complexity of the case. The circumstances surrounding Pena's death and Navarro's alleged involvement began to draw significant attention. Her arrest and subsequent murder charge marked a pivotal moment in the investigation, raising numerous questions about the events leading to Pena's death. This phase of the case was characterized by a deepening mystery and the challenge of piecing together the fragmented story behind the tragic incident. Navarro's arrest and charge brought a new level of gravity to the situation, underscoring the serious legal and ethical implications of the case. As the investigation progressed, the focus shifted to understanding the relationship between Navarro, Pena, and Jordy Martinez, the other person of interest, who was still at large. The dynamic between these individuals and the events that culminated in Pena's death became a crucial aspect of the unfolding narrative. This part of the story highlighted the often complex and intertwined lives of those involved in such criminal cases, where motives, relationships, and actions intertwine to create a tapestry of human drama and tragedy. The case involving Natalie Navarro and the murder of Arturo Pena further intensified with the manhunt for Jordy Martinez, Navarro's alleged accomplice. Martinez's involvement in the case added another layer of complexity and urgency, as he remained at large and was considered armed and dangerous. His connection to both Navarro and the deceased Pena positioned him as a key figure in unraveling the full story behind the tragic incident. Martinez's elusive status posed a significant challenge for law enforcement. As efforts to locate him continued, the investigation delved into the nature of his relationship with Navarro and his potential role in Pena's death. This pursuit was not just about apprehending a suspect, it was also crucial in piecing together the events that led to the murder. The manhunt for Martinez garnered considerable attention, highlighting the often difficult task of tracking down individuals implicated in serious crimes. The ongoing investigations into this case were marked by a sense of uncertainty and anticipation. With Martinez still at large, there were concerns about his whereabouts, with speculations that he might have fled to Mexico. This international dimension added further complications to the pursuit, requiring coordination across borders and jurisdictions. The case's complexity was underscored by the intertwining lives and actions of Navarro, Pena, and Martinez. Each new revelation in the investigation added depth to the narrative, painting a picture of a tragic sequence of events with far-reaching implications. The law enforcement agencies involved faced the challenge of not only apprehending Martinez, but also untangling the web of relationships and motives that led to the fateful incident. This phase of the case continued to evolve, with each development adding another piece to the intricate puzzle of human relationships, actions, and consequences. As the investigation into the murder of Arturo Pena and the subsequent manhunt for Jordy Martinez continued, Natalie Navarro faced the legal ramifications of her involvement. With her indictments and the setting of a substantial bond, the judicial process began to take shape, marking a new phase in this complex case. Navarro's legal journey, beginning with her indictment in Dallas County for murder, signaled the transition of the case from investigation to prosecution. The setting of her bond at $1 million reflected the seriousness of the charges against her. This phase of the case was not just about determining Navarro's guilt or innocence. It was also a process of understanding the circumstances that led to the tragic event. The legal proceedings promised to be intricate, given the complexities of the case. Key to these proceedings would be the unraveling of the relationship between Navarro, Pena, and Martinez, and the sequence of events that culminated in Pena's death. Aspects such as motive, the nature of the relationships involved, and the specifics of the incident itself would be crucial in the legal evaluation of the case. As Navarro's case moved through the judicial system, there remained many unanswered questions. The potential trial and any subsequent revelations would be closely watched, not only for their legal significance, but also for the insights they might provide into the broader issues at play. The case stood as a stark reminder of the complexities and often tragic nature of criminal incidents involving young individuals. Moreover, the outcome of the case was expected to have a significant impact on all parties involved, including the families of both the victim and the accused. The legal process, in this case, was about more than just the application of the law. It was a critical step in the journey towards understanding and, perhaps, closure for those directly affected by the tragedy. The future of the case, therefore, was awaited with a combination of anticipation and apprehension, as each development would contribute to the larger narrative of justice, accountability, and the human condition. The case involving Natalie Navarro, Arturo Pena, and the manhunt for Yordy Martinez has had a profound impact on the community and raised broader questions about societal issues. The ripple effects of this case extend beyond the individuals directly involved, touching upon themes of youth, crime, and community safety. Community, particularly in Dallas and Garland, Texas, has been deeply affected by this case. The tragic death of Arturo Pena, the unexpected involvement of a teenager, Natalie Navarro, and the ongoing search for Yordy Martinez have created a sense of unease and concern. Community members have found themselves grappling with the reality of such a crime occurring in their midst, prompting discussions about safety, the well-being of youth, and the measures needed to prevent such incidents. Furthermore, this case has sparked conversations about the challenges facing young people today. Navarro's involvement at such a young age brings to light issues related to youth and crime, including the factors that might lead a teenager to become entangled in such a serious situation. This aspect of the case has prompted a reflection on societal responsibilities towards young individuals, emphasizing the need for supportive environments and interventions that can help steer them away from paths leading to criminal activity. The manhunt for Yordy Martinez has also highlighted the complexities of law enforcement and the resources required to ensure community safety. The efforts to locate and apprehend Martinez underscore the challenges faced by law enforcement in dealing with cases that involve multiple jurisdictions and potentially cross national borders. In a broader context, the case has contributed to the ongoing discourse on criminal justice and the legal system's handling of cases involving young defendants. It raises questions about the balance between holding individuals accountable for their actions and considering their age and circumstances in the legal process. As the case continues to unfold, its impact on the community and its contribution to broader societal discussions remain significant. It serves as a reminder of the complexities inherent in criminal cases and the far-reaching effects they can have on individuals, communities, and society at large. The case of Natalie Navarro, Arturo Pena, and Yordy Martinez will likely continue to be a point of reflection and discussion as new developments emerge and as the community seeks to find ways to heal and move forward. The case involving Natalie Navarro, Arturo Pena, and Yordy Martinez remains an active investigation. Natalie Navarro, after being initially the subject of an Amber Alert, has been indicted on a capital murder charge in connection with the death of Arturo Pena and is currently detained in the Dallas County Jail with a bond set at $1 million. Her boyfriend, Yordy Martinez, who is also implicated in the case, is still at large, with suspicions that he may have fled to Mexico. The investigation continues as authorities seek to fully understand the events leading to Pena's murder, including the motive and the exact nature of Navarro's and Martinez's involvement. As the legal proceedings against Navarro progress and the search for Martinez continues, the case has garnered significant attention and sparked discussions within the community about youth, crime, and safety. As we reach the end of today's exploration into the perplexing case surrounding Natalie Navarro and the tragic fate of Arturo Pena, we're left with more questions than answers. Was the young man believed to have abducted Navarro actually a victim himself? Could Navarro, a figure initially perceived as a victim, truly be the perpetrator of such a heinous act? Or is there a deeper, more intricate story that has yet to be uncovered. In the tangled web of accusations, manhunts, and legal proceedings, the line between victim and perpetrator becomes blurred. As we delve into the layers of this case, we're reminded of the complexities of human nature and the unpredictable turns that criminal investigations can take. So, as we close this chapter of Deliberately Deadly, we're left pondering who really killed Arturo Pena. Is Natalie Navarro the key to this mystery, or just another piece in a much larger puzzle? The answers may still be out there, hidden in the shadows of uncertainty and the elusive nature of truth. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the darker corridors of crime and mystery. Stay tuned, stay curious, and remember, in the world of true crime, make sure to subscribe and discuss this case in the comments below.